The love story Purple Hearts on Netflix makes use of the enemies to lovers trope to advance its plot. It features two characters, Cassie and Luke, who come from diverse backgrounds, have various thought processes, and have various life objectives. As they attempt to go in different directions, their paths diverge, offering them a single, risky, but efficient solution to their issues. The music in the movie is excellent, and it has a lot of heart and soul. Additionally, it keeps the audience concerned for the protagonists because if their secret is revealed, both of their careers could be over. We wonder if they'll make it through the storm and stick to their original plan of breaking up when things get difficult, or if they'll encounter a number of other issues along the way. We've got you covered if you're interested in learning how Cassie and Luke's story ends. Spoilers ahead. Cassie performs with her band while working at a bar. She also works as a delivery person and teaches the daughter of her landlord how to play the piano to avoid being kicked out of her apartment. As if that weren't enough, her type I diabetes causes her to accrue a mountain of medical debt that she is unable to pay. She needs insulin to survive, but it is too expensive for her to obtain because her insurance does not cover it. When she learns that marrying a Marine would provide her with the insurance and financial protection to prevent her from passing away, she finds a solution to this conundrum. Luke proves to be a good match for her. He recently enlisted and is prepared for his initial tour of duty in Iraq. Only a few weeks remain before his departure. Additionally, he owes money to his former drug dealer. He is forced to marry and take advantage of the advantages that come with it because his family avoids him. Cassie and Luke appear to be a match made in heaven, but the problem is that they are very dissimilar individuals. Thankfully, Luke's time in Iraq creates the necessary distance between them, enabling them to form a friendship that is tested when Luke returns home injured. They must now continue their hoax in order to avoid having their secret revealed and being charged with a crime. Purple Hearts ending. Do Luke and Cassie stay married? For Luke and Cassie, things had always been a little unpredictable. The first time they met, both of them made assumptions about the other that ruined the conversation. They would have preferred to avoid one another if it weren't for their respective desperate causes. It was a union of convenience for both of them as well as a last-ditch effort to preserve their own lives. Even though they experienced a level of friendship and understanding they never would have imagined possible during the course of their marriage, it seemed as though things would eventually return to the same state. Despite their differences, they look out for one another more in times of need than in good health. Luke takes care of Cassie when she almost loses consciousness due to her diabetes, and Cassie helps Luke recover from his injuries. As a result of their growing intimacy, they are able to deceive everyone about the true nature of their marriage. Then, though, Luke's past stirs things up and destroys their phony union. Jono, his former drug dealer, starts badgering him about the money he still owes. It turns out that Luke started using drugs after his mother passed away. He stole an expensive car that had been brought into his father's garage for repair one day because he was so desperate. Additionally, he totaled it. Luke had to borrow some money from Jono after his father told him to get the money back. Luke begins to earn more money after he marries Cassie, which enables him to begin paying Jono back gradually. Then, however, he sustains an injury, which halts the payments. Jono intrudes on Cassie's mother's home to serve as a reminder of the debt. Luke decides to pay off the entire debt after realizing the danger his actions will pose to Cassie. However, he also beats Jono up a little bit, and Jono responds by telling Cassie's mother the truth about their marriage. Additionally, he outs Luke to his superiors, which results in his arrest and court-martial. Both he and Cassie believe that their relationship has changed significantly from how it was at the beginning before he stands in court. Before, Cassie never would have believed Luke could become her inspiration. She writes songs about him, and as a result, her band's popularity soars and they become well known in the music business. None of the songs she had previously written had the emotional depth of the ones she wrote while picturing Luke. Cassie turns out to be a source of motivation and support for Luke, whose family had shunned him ever since his drug problems grew out of control and caused them to get into trouble. While pretending to want to end their marriage, she actually makes an effort to lift his spirits and support him as he heals from his wound. She even gets him a dog. Luke ultimately gives up his entire career to keep Cassie on her successful path. She had begun to land jobs that were seriously advancing her career. He doesn't want her to go to prison now because doing so would negate everything she has worked for over the years. He admits all responsibility during the hearing in order to keep Cassie out of a civil trial. He receives a 6-month sentence for it, after which he will be let go for misbehaving. Cassie performs at the Hollywood Bowl as he gets ready for jail. She discovers that she is still in love with Luke in spite of everything that has happened as she sings the song she wrote for him. She hastily seeks out Luke after the performance before he departs for the following 6 months. Just in time, she catches him and declares her love. Despite their initial intentions, they both agree to forego a divorce. They acknowledge that they have grown closer to one another while acting as husband and wife. They have found a common ground where they have turned to each other for support and care despite having many differences in their beliefs and ideologies, and they are not going to discard all of that. So, when Luke returns home, they begin their marriage in the traditional sense. As the closing credits begin to appear, Cassie, Luke, and their dog are shown living happily ever after.
Thanks for watching, and if you are new to our channel, subscribe and click the bell icon so you do not miss out on our latest videos.